Hi, welcome to Now TV Canada. I just wanted to show everything. Everything. Okay, so this is what the 4 books look like. There's actually a 5th one, but that's a specific book for a specific actor, which I'm hoping to get paid. You know, like it's a paid position to complete. But some of the poems for that person is in the big book here. But this goes together. This is a set. Because it's the point of this one and why it's called 8 Mile 2. Eminem's got some reading to do. Marshall Mathers, right? Well, I'm guessing Marshall has some reading to do. Eminem probably doesn't care to read too much, but this is 3 books of poetry. Special Something, The Day My Goldfish Died, and 5 years ago in June. And then there's the big book. The thing about this big book is it's all written by hand. Right? Really hard. And to update everybody, what I did is I just taped a lined piece of paper on the last page to finish the poem off in the book that I couldn't finish here. And my daughter's poem is in between. So that you can see that there, so you can read that. So the point of this little short video is that I'm trying to get him copies of this stuff to read, because this is what his problem was back when he made 8 Mile. This was the point, the character in the movie and his real self and all the songs and everything about him, that he was looking for this person in real life, a real person that writes poetry. Writes, period. What I wanted to say is, this is just some of it. There's more. I actually have an anthology. I'm talking like a whole book. An anthology. Like that. An anthology of poetry. It is semi-autobiographical, of course, as is most of the stuff I write. My songs are all true stories. I don't make up any of it. It's all real. The poetry, of course, has reality in it from me, and then stuff that is made up. That's what poetry is. And the anthology has pictures and photographs. Unlike Charlton Heston's The Actor's Life. This is the Actor's Bible, this book. I have had this book for a few days now, and I have not dared to try reading it because it's so much information. The way he did things in here, paragraphed, like little paragraphs of thought throughout his career. It's Actor's Bible. I just like owning it, knowing it's there. But my anthology is big in pictures like that. And then there is the movie, the manuscript. Completed manuscript. I don't have a copy of that printed off because I've sent them off to 2 places in the States to try and get reviews for them, reader recommends, which is kind of what I was trying to reach Eminem, Marshall Mathers, over so that he could read all of it, including the movie You've Got Mail Too, and then give his real, honest, unpaid reader recommend of all my work. No paid advertisements from agencies that charge $80 because they want to, flip a coin and earn a few bucks because they got nothing to do, nothing to read. So they charge money for people like me to send in big movies like that to get what you know is worth free. Instead of paying $80. But people pay the $80. I'm not going to pay the $80. So that's my thing. It's pretty cool. I forgot to mention that. So that is just the poetry and the stories and the plays. And this is some of the songs. But none of these have songs in them, except for this one. There's one song from the very beginning, 18, 19 years of age, which is also a rhyme, punk song, which I thought was cute, so I put it in here. There is another book. It's like an anthology, but it's not an anthology. It's just all songs. So it's not as big as this one, but it's just all songs. So it'd be looking like that if it was all printed off, I guess. Because the songs are sometimes long. I don't write a lot of short songs. So there's another book. So he's got a reason to take some time off of rapping. Take a vacation, take a break, come visit someplace new, somebody interesting, somebody that isn't a poser. Somebody who's real, somebody whose story is genuine, somebody he can enjoy being around, because it's all about me and not about him, which he could probably really get a kick out of. So, that's the challenge. I have been trying to reach people the last couple of days. I have posted tons of stuff on his Facebook page so he could see the relevance. So I need somebody there, hopefully, to light bulb. Whoa, I better tell him he needs to look at this or go visit this person. That might work. Otherwise, I'll hear back from people by email, hopefully with a solid contact address to send him stuff for Christmas. Just that box. A nice little box of stuff for him to read. Then he'd take it and go to his room with his apple or banana and his bottle of orange juice. His juice and, or is it my juice? But it's still juice. And he's reading it to the holidays, and he's coming out a week later and he's all bloody happy. Raymond, he's like, God, I'm in the mood to write a movie now. So I'm going to go to Toronto and I'm going to write 8 Mile 2 with this professional writer who has been flat-ass broke, but has worked a lot, but still flat-ass broke throughout her life because of where she spends her money on paper and computers and cars and gas and advertising in clothes and other things, products. And we're going to finish writing 8 Mile 2 together, and it'll be a good story. A good story. Good story for his character and my character. It's a good story for our characters. I'm really looking forward to seeing that through, because he harassed my head long enough, bad enough. Like, I didn't get certain things happen in my life the way I had planned because of what he wanted more. So now I have answered that call, like I have for Tom Hanks with the movie You've Got Mail 2, and Jean Stapleton, as she's passing away. She passed away last May 31st. My movie was finished June, almost to the day, 1 month to the day, June 28, 29, 30. I was messing around with some of the stuff, fine-tuning it, but it was done to the day from the day I started 1 year. So she was like a guardian angel, like a halo over my head, that I was hungry enough and wanted this bad enough to help me see this through. Now it's just about getting the right people to get the right material to them and get the right responses, unpaid, to be the unsolicited artist I am, because I happen to be a veteran and know this industry well enough to know that the people that work at those companies, at those jobs as agents, don't know enough of how to be successful as a writer or an actor themselves, so they have to do 9 to 5 jobs. There's a reason there's a middleman, and I didn't need the middleman, so no, the middleman people are not being kind to me and not helping me out much at all. I have contacted almost every agency. Some of them just won't deal with me anymore whatsoever. And I've never been rude, and I've never been wrong about what I've done. It is perfectly fine to send anybody letters, anywhere. Letters are acceptable, letters can be read. And it is up to fans to decide whether or not they're going to write back. Or when you're contacting production companies directly, that it's okay for the producers to write back, because it's just a letter. An invitation to come and meet. It's up to them. And some actors, their agents take things too literal. I sent jelly beans and poetry, this book here, and a letter to James Marsden, the lead actor in the movie Hop, and as everybody knows, Cyclops and X-Men, and now we know 27 Dresses, which I won't watch. God forbid, as his friend, I couldn't bear him doing that to me on screen. So, there was also the newest one, The Best of Him. The Best of Me? The Best of Him. Which is yet to come. That's what I'm trying to say. Because he was perfect in Hop, and he's perfect as Cyclops. And so in Hop 2, which we would have finished by now, and he and I would have met, all because his agent didn't understand that when she said to me over the phone, or was it email? Probably email. He won't accept mail from anybody unless he tells us that he's expecting some. And I'm like, not in this case. This is an exception. This is where you have to have the common sense to know that if a package of exotic, I almost said erotic, exotic jelly beans, which means it's not bunny poop, James. It's not bunny poop. They're real jelly beans made in a factory. They're exotic jelly beans. Really exotic flavors of all kinds. And a book of poetry and a letter. You give it to him. And then he's like, oh, I feel good. I'm nice. And he opens it up and he sees these jelly beans. And then he feels even better. He's like, oh, who sent this? Where did this come from? And he looks at the agent and thank you for having enough intelligence and common sense to know how to think for the person that's employing them. Because you're on his payroll. And you made his day by saying, hey, I think you should get this. And see the reaction and go, wow, that was worth giving him. I got to do that again to make him happy. And then he'd be like, I got to go meet this person in real life because she sent me jelly beans. She sent me bunny poop. And then he shake a container in front of my face and say, am I supposed to eat the poop? Well, the girl in the movie did. It was, what was it, watermelon? So anyways, the exotic jelly beans are genuine jelly beans, and they're really good. And I had a big jar that was completely sealed, and I had it for a really long time, and I couldn't stand looking at it any longer. So I ended up cracking it and slowly eating the jelly beans in the big container. But they were a different kind of flavored jelly beans. And I don't know if I'll find those kind of jelly beans again, but they were just right. And I was laughing at how long it would take him to get him to eat the jelly beans. Now I'm wondering how long it's going to take to get him to see the bunny videos and everything. But yeah, so people need to watch the videos and realize that my efforts are genuine and real, and that it's okay to work in this industry without an agent, without a manager, without a production company, without having to have enough money to have your own licenses and stuff. You just have to have the strength and the desire and the will to get through, because the people that are around you know less. And if you're really good and you're a veteran like me, then you'll figure it out. You'll get around the loopholes and then have everybody turn around and look at you and go, wow, she's famous just for doing that. Around all the agencies and the agents and the actors that would like to know me right now, and that are going to shake my hand and go, shit, can I quit working for that company and come work for you? And I might say, sure. So then I start a company of my own and have all those actors come work for me because I got it right. So, yeah. It's just my real life story playing out on YouTube videos, watching me work towards, the top of the hill, the peak of the mountain, the white snow on top, and so yeah, if you guys help me out, somebody knows something, leave a message. I'm going to go and load the video for the last one. I just wanted to get my rant out of the way in between, because I have a thing about not being able to do just the videos with just the songs. I always seem to talk. Maybe it's part of my character. I don't know. But that's it. I'm going to go. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Peace out. Now TV Canada. Your host, Superwoman. And hopefully in the lead and writer of Hop 2 as well. Sorry I don't have a bunny video song to end this video with, but that would be perfect. Okay. I'll be right back.